I have another educational video for you guys, and it's mostly for people in Oklahoma. I'm also have information that is used for everyone, but the numbers for sure are for Oklahoma, and then I throw in some worldwide numbers. But overall, I'm trying to protect my people in OKC because it's getting crazy out here.
It's getting crazy everywhere, man.
All right, guys. So I have a guest today that is a worker in the public health field as a sexual health specialist. Her name is
Maya.
And she's going to help us get through the most common STDs and STIs in Oklahoma. And she's also going to stay a little longer and answer some misconceptions about sex that I'm sure maybe some of us have, especially in a certain age range, about 14 to 24.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions that need to be answered.
There's a lot of misinformation in this world. Oh.
Yes. I have so many questions for you on that. That's going to be my favorite part. All right. So first, let's just dive right in. I wanted to start with what are the most common STDs and STIs found in Oklahoma?
So the most common STIs are chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. That's here in Oklahoma, yeah.
Them the quiet ones too.
Yes.
I mean, a lot quiet, but they all
They don't sneak up on you.
They quiet. So which one of those are most prevalent?
So chlamydia is our #1 reported STI in Oklahoma, and that's between the ages of 15 to 24. So data runs a couple years behind because we have to collect the data. People actually have to get tested. You know, not everybody's doing that. So it always runs like a few years behind. No more than 3 though. And the last report that came out said we had 22,000 cases in Oklahoma.
In America, there's 2 to 3 million per year. That is a lot of people. A lot.
That is a lot.
Think about the ratio. And then think about how there's other STDs out there that also have a number in the range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about half the population infected, if you ask me.
And if you really think about it.
Not I was about to be right. Am I right?
No. I'm just saying, like, if you think about it like that. But I'm saying, but if you really think about it, Black community doesn't even go to the doctor a lot.
Because we can't afford it. We ain't got no health insurance.
We can't afford it. No health insurance. And we don't trust them. And there's just, the list goes on. But
after the Black community, let me not even go there.
In the Black community, people aren't getting tested. They're not getting treated, so they don't know, which means they are spreading it around because they don't know that they have
That's crazy.
Some type
Probably
of disease.
Wondering why you can't have kids.
Yeah, and it does cause long-term issues. So, yeah.
So, what are some common symptoms?
Okay, so for chlamydia, it is asymptomatic, meaning that most of the time you will not feel any symptoms. But if you do feel symptoms, they're going to be like the common symptoms that comes with STIs, such as pain when you pee, discharge, which is like green, yellowish discharge. Women can have a scent. What else? Abdominal pain, back pain. Yeah, things along that line.
Are there any extensive damage that chlamydia can cause?
So for chlamydia, you can have an ectopic pregnancy, which means that your baby actually grows outside of the uterus, which means you just have to get an abortion. Yeah, and
nothing to encapsulate the baby.
Yeah, the uterus is the baby's home. So if it's not going in there, then yeah, it's just terrible. And then also you can just experience infertility issues. So you can, not get pregnant. You can have trouble getting pregnant.
And one thing that chlamydia could eventually cause, something that just further alongs the damage that chlamydia can cause, is pelvic inflammatory disease. You can look up on the pictures, ladies. It's crazy looking. It's like the whole reproductive system is swollen and red. It's oozing. Like that's probably when you'll actually start to experience some discomfort. But by that point, you probably already entered into the stages of
severe chlamydia
or damage to your reproductive system, so to the point where you won't be actually able to have some children.
Yeah. Chlamydia can be treated, so like
with erythromycin and deoxycycline, boo. Deoxycycline also help with some of that acne too. Clear up some of that clap with the acne.
Come through, biomed.
Okay. Alrighty, and then gonorrhea or syphilis is second in Oklahoma.
Gonorrhea is second in Oklahoma. So
that's the one when they say they be burning.
yeah. So in Oklahoma, same year as the 22K for chlamydia, there was 9,000 cases. So not as much, but it's still a big amount. Like, if it's something that can be treated, it can be preventable by just putting on a fucking condom. Like, just put on a condom. That's
just
all you
put
gotta
it
do.
on. Everything can be stopped with a condom.
Pregnancy, STIs,
STDs,
viruses such as HIV, but we're not gonna get into that. But
we gonna get into that. But I just want y'all to know, in Oklahoma, the main three, when y'all out there sneaking and geeking, because y'all knew about HIV and AIDS. We seen it on the TV. But okay. So what are some common symptoms you see with gonorrhea?
So gonorrhea, once again, asymptomatic, so you might not experience symptoms, but if you do, it'll pretty much be the same. Some burning, some discomfort, discharge, pain when you pee.
So you can treat gonorrhea with fluoroquinolones or deoxycycline again, clear up that gonorrhea and that acne at the same time. Not saying get it because you want to do that, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if something bad happened, but you about to get a good positive too, and that's cleared up skin. All right, so
cure your disease and you get clear skin.
I don't know what to tell you. You
Right
probably would have
there.
never known that had you not got chlamydia. Now you wonder why your skin
Or
clear.
watch this video.
Yeah, prior to getting it, we would love for you not to get it.
Yes.
Because y'all are already taking a lot of men off the board for me, okay? Everybody got a baby. Can he just keep being able to have children, though? Please? Alrighty. So lastly, we have syphilis.
Yes.
Tell me about syphilis, boy. I heard about that all the time.
So syphilis is one that when I speak to my population, I don't really go in depth about. It is prevalent, but it's not as common. But yeah, so you can experience the same things, all of the symptoms such as discomfort, all of that stuff. Sores, like when I say sores, I don't mean like you're aching, but you have like sores, like welts, blisters
on your genitalia area.
Yeah, so that's more of a physical, you'll actually see it on you more rather than chlamydia and syphilis that you can look at someone naked, you can't tell unless you're looking at their panties or their drawers, or unless you get a little whiff. You won't be able to tell, but syphilis, you will straight be able to tell. It's on your skin.
And then,
well, but chlamydia and gonorrhea, if it gets really bad, then you'll see things like that fake picture a long time ago that went around with like blue waffle.
Blue waffle?
Yes, like that blue waffle isn't an actual STI. It was just a really bad case of an STI that looked like, that's when you like wait and it's severe. And
that is so crazy. I know that is some painful stuff.
I don't know about that.
So a treatment for syphilis would be a form of penicillin, intramuscular. It's an actual injection. With the other two STIs, you could take medication orally. So no injections, probably like 7-day, 14-day treatment probably. I'm not sure on that, guys. I did not recall that information for y'all. But, so, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis.
Yes.
Last year in Oklahoma, we had over 100% spike.
Yes, in chlamydia and gonorrhea. I think it was like 109.
I thought it was 127, but
it could have went up. It could have went up, but I
swear I see like a
either way, it was over 100% spike. So
that is a lot. So
that's crazy.
So what probably happened is some people went to go get tested that has been spreading it for months, maybe years.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Because Oklahoma doesn't have, sexual education isn't mandatory in school. So a lot of people do not know.
I never had sexual education.
Yeah, a lot of people do not know that these things are common in the way that they spread. People have misconceptions, which we're gonna get into later, but
we're about to address them right now.
People have misconceptions, so they're not getting the education. They're going to Dr. Google. They're going to their friends.
Dr. Google.
And a lot of lies are being spread.
I hate Dr. Google. Okay, so the most common forms of STDs and STIs we have here in Oklahoma are chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. Chlamydia ranging from 2 to 3 million per year. Gonorrhea, 300,000 per year. And 40,000 per year on syphilis.
And that's in the United States. Yeah.
50 states, y'all.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. Add all of them together, we really pushing 50% of America is infected.
Everybody has a disease.
Everybody got a disease. That's how we need to look at it.
That's not STIs, like Oprah passed out cars.
All right.